can't wait on their affirmation. You can't wait on their approval. You can't wait on their support. Sometimes you just got to run and look behind you and say, everybody who wants to run, but I can't stop running because you're not running with me. Listen to me, hear me. You can't stop chasing your dream just because somebody in your life is chasing you. You can't stop believing in yourself just because somebody in your life will believe in you. You can't stop chasing the dreams of your life just because when you know when you do it, you're going to have to do it all by yourself.
Pause. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all well. Welcome to today's edition of English Live, which is our weekly Spellathon. So it's the spelling test for Key Stage 1 all the way through to Key Stage 4. But also I know there are lots of parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles and neighbours and everybody else participating and competing against each other. So it's lovely to have everybody together in one place from all over the world, having a little bit of healthy competition together. So a few things first. If you are new to English Live, you might not know this, but you can download a PDF document like this that has 6 different tasks on it that you can use after the lesson to extend and consolidate your learning. On Friday, when we have the Spellathon, it's usually the same tasks every week, or I might change 1 or 2 of them every now and then. But during the week for the other lessons, obviously they're different activities every single day, and they relate specifically to the topic of the lesson. And you can upload pictures and videos of your learning in the same place you can find that PDF, which is the English Live Resources Facebook group. Okay, but you don't need that right now. Hopefully you've had a chance to brush up on the spellings that I posted over the weekend. If not, don't worry, you can just give it a go. It's absolutely fine. So a few hellos before we get started. So a big hello to Summer, who is watching for the second time. Lovely to have you back, Summer. Hello to Annabelle, who is watching with her grandparents. Hello to Sarah, who is 11. A big shout out to Hannah in Maidenhead, to Elsie, who is 10 in Ashby, to Alice, who is 9 in Swindon, and to a mum out there called Lisa, who is an NHS worker. Lisa, thank you for everything you're doing for us. And a big shout out to Mia in Welwyn Garden City, who's been asking for a shout out for ages and hasn't had one yet. And also a massive, massive, massive shout out to Alex Springfort, and especially to his mum, who are good friends of my nephew Ray. So a big hello and shout out to everybody that knows Ray Brown. Okay, I hope that you're all enjoying watching these lessons as much as he is. So let's move on with our first set of spellings. Have a pen ready, have a pen and paper at the ready. We're starting with the Key Stage 1 spellings. Number 1, noise. Noise. Number 2, poison. Poison. This is very tricky for Key Stage 1. Number 3, nose. Nose. Number 4, close. Close. Number 5, toes. Toes. Number 6, sleep. Sleep. Number 7, weep. Weep. Number 8, meat, as in to meet somebody, not that chicken is a meat. So meat. Got some homophones going on here. Number 9, creep. Creep. Number 10, fish. Fish. Hi, Joanna Payne. Number 11, my favourite number, wish. Wish. Number 12, fishing. Fishing. Number 13, wishing. Wishing. Number 14, smell. Smell. And the final word for Key Stage 1 is tell. Tell. Okay. I'll put them up on the board for a minute or so you can check your own spellings. If you are watching on catch up, you'll be able to just pause this video if you need a little bit longer. If not, you can always come back to it later, or ask your adult to very quickly whiz through and check your spellings for you. Okay, right, I'm going to pop that there, put the music on, have a little boogie, drink a bit of my coffee, because my lessons every day are the only time I get a little bit of quiet from the madness in my own house. Good luck, off you go, play.
Be what you've been called. You can't wait on their affirmation. You can't wait on their approval. You can't wait on their support. Sometimes you just gotta run and look behind you and say, everybody who wants to run, run, but I can't stop running because you're not running. Listen to me, hear me. You can't stop chasing your dream just because somebody in your life is chasing you. You can't stop believing in yourself just because somebody in your life won't believe in you. You can't stop chasing the dreams of your life just because when you know when you do it, you're gonna have to do it all by yourself.
Pause. Okay, how did you do Key Stage 1? Did you do all right? Hopefully all of that practicing paid off and you got yourself 15 out of 15. Okay, so before we move on to the Key Stage 2 spellings, just a few more hellos for you. So hello to Neve and Lilia in Lancashire who are watching with their mum. Mum, good luck to you for the Key Stage 4 spellings. And to Aaron and Poppy in Brighton, a place I absolutely love, Brighton. A massive hello to the Pennington family who are all competing together today, and to Tyler in Milton Keynes, and a shout out to Josh in Mexico City. So I hope you're all enjoying this spellathon today and good luck. So we're going to move on to Key Stage 2, pens at the ready. Number 1, competition. Competition. Number 2, correspond. Correspond. And if you tuned in yesterday, you'll remember that the starter activity was around the word correspondence. So that might give you a hint. Number 3, community. Community. Number 4, consider. Consider. Number 5, familiar. familiar. Can I just say the Key Stage 2 spellings this week are really tough, okay? So just even attempting these is really good, so well done. Number 6, frequent. Frequent. Number 7, shoulder. Shoulder. Number 8, signature. Signature. Lots of you are getting these spellings right in the live chat. Make sure, though, that you're not looking at how other people are spelling it and you are doing it yourself first. Number 9, quarter. Quarter. Easy to get wrong, that one. Number 10, rain. Not as in rainfall, but as in raining over a country. Like what a queen might do. Hello, Mason. Number 11, my favourite number, remember. Remember. Hello, Nicholas, who's 9 in Slough. I hope you do well today. Number 12, mention. Mention. Number 13, medicine. Medicine. Number 14, eighth. Eighth. Now for the final word in the Key Stage 2 round, ninth. Ninth. Okay. So that brings us to the end of the Key Stage 2 words. I'll pop them up on the board so you can quickly mark your own. And as I said before, if you're watching on catch up, you can just pause the screen and give yourself a bit of extra time if you want to. And lots of you are asking where I got my Live in La Vida Lockdown t-shirt. I got it from a business called Everyday Keepsakes, which you can find on Facebook. And I'll probably, after this lesson, I'll post the link up. So if anyone wants to go and have a look at those, they can. Right. Here are the Key Stage 2 spellings. Feel free to have a little dance around whilst you're marking them, a bit like I will. Okay, there we go. Can you see those? Great. Okay. Play. Good luck.
wait on their approval. You can't wait on their support. Sometimes you just gotta run and look behind you and say, everybody who wants to run, run, but I can't stop running because you're not believing. Listen to me, hear me. You can't stop chasing your dream just because somebody in your life will chase it. You can't stop believing in yourself just because somebody in your life will believe in you. You can't stop chasing the dreams of your life just because when you know when you do it, you're gonna have to do it all by yourself.
Pause. Okay, Key Stage 2 learners, how did you do? They were really tricky today, weren't they? I'm not going to apologise for them being difficult. You've had a week to practice. I'm sure you all did really well. And remember, just taking part and attempting to learn these tricky spellings is a massive achievement in itself. So well done. Okay, so we're going to move on to the Key Stage 3 spellings now. These ones are really tricky. Okay, so pens at the ready. Oh, actually, a few shout outs first before I forget, otherwise I won't get through even half of the ones that I would try to today. Hello to Felix and Laura in New Malden. Shout out to Tally and Danya, to Hannah, who is competing against her nanny in different homes. So I hope that competition goes down well, and I hope that nanny does really well. And shout out to Mustafa and to Flo, who is 10. Thank you all for joining me for this spelling test today. Okay, so Key Stage 3 spellings, pens at the ready. Really? At the ready. This is completely live. Number 1, graciousness. Graciousness. Number 2, nonsensical. Nonsensical. Number 3, operational. Operational. Number 4, quizzical. Quizzical. Number 5, figurative. Figurative. Number 6, linguistic. Linguistic. Number 7, origami. Origami. Number 8, organically. Organically. Number 9, sensational. Sensational. People are saying, see Bertie. Don't worry, Bertie will come and say hello on the end. He's just down here, actually. Number 10, exquisite. Exquisite. Number 11, my lucky number, espresso. commonly spelt wrong by adults all across the world. Espresso. Number 12, elongated. Elongated. Hi, Amber and Lily. And hi, Anisha, age 10. Number 13, serendipity. Serendipity. Bertie, you're getting all excited. What can you see out of the window? Good boy. Number 14, alleviate. Alleviate. And the final word for the Key Stage 3 spellings, elevational. Elevational. Okay. So I'll pop the Key Stage 3 spellings up. Same rules apply. Mark your spellings if you can. Have a little boogie if you want to. And I will try and persuade Bertie to come and say a quick hello before we move on to the Key Stage 4 spellings. Alexa, play. Sorry if I set off your ALEXAs. My mum just sent me a message and said, you've set it off. It's playing. Okay. Oh, gosh, I put the spellings on the board too soon there. See, completely live. So we're going to move on to the Key Stage 4 spellings. But first, a few hellos for you all. So hello to Kate, who is 9 in the Isle of Man, to Dominic and David in Dagenham. Oh, the lovely alliteration there. Dominic and David in Dagenham. To Lucia, who's in year 3 in Marple Bridge, and it's her first Spellathon. Welcome. I hope you're enjoying it. And massive hello to Matthew McGovern and to Evan in Leighton Buzzard. I don't know if it's the Evan I used to teach, but either way, massive hello to you, my lovely local learner. So we're going to move on now to the very tricky Key Stage 4 spellings. This is the moment for you parents to prove that you can spell really complicated words. So remember, I don't even pick out Key Stage 4 spellings specifically for this one. I just look for the most difficult spellings. So even if you get one right, if you're a younger learner or a parent, you're doing really well, because I purposely make them as difficult as possible. Okay. So number 1, presumptuous. Presumptuous. Number 2, precipitous. Number 3, incommunicado. Incommunicado. Number 4, miscalculation. Miscalculation. Someone's asking what was the second one in Key Stage 4. That was precipitous, if you missed it. Apparently somebody's dad is cheating. Naughty, no cheating. It's meant to be fun. So we're going to move on now. Number 5, surreptitious. Surreptitious. Number 6, inertia. Inertia. Number 7, not commonly used in this form, but still, consequentially. Consequentially. Number 8, preposterous. That made Bertie jump. Preposterous. Number 9, splendiferous. Love this word, splendiferous. See if you can try and use splendiferous in a conversation today. Number 10, inimitable. Inimitable. Well done to all the mums that are working from home, especially those within the NHS. Number 11. Yes, number 11, had to count then. Proletariat. Proletariat. Number 12, modernization. Modernization. I hope you're doing well. Number 13, emphatically. Emphatically. Lots of you getting modernisation correct in the live chat. Well done. Hello to Andy Roberts for being a postman. They're doing a great job. We love the postman. My granddad was a postman. And so number 14, our penultimate word, idiosyncratic. Idiosyncratic. That brings us on to our final word of the Key Stage 4 round, and in fact the final word of today's Spellathon. There's a delivery driver outside. I'm hoping that he isn't going to deliver something to the door and send Bertie wild. We'll see. So the final word is sacrilegious. 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 Hello, Eve and Albie in London. Sorry to Mrs. Ali, whose brain is dying. Hello, Harry in Sydney. Okay, so I will pop the spellings up on... Oh, where have we gone? Can you still see me? Let me change that. Beg your pardon, everybody. Okay, so I'll pop the spellings up on the board. You'll have a minute or so to check your spellings. And if you're completely done with Key Stage 4 and it blew your mind, you can just have a little dance around the room instead. That's absolutely fine. Play.
You can't wait for their affirmation. You can't wait for their approval. You can't wait for their support. Sometimes you just gotta run and look behind you and say, everybody who wants to run, but I can't stop running because you're not running. Listen to me, hear me. You can't stop chasing your dream just because somebody in your life is chasing you. You can't stop believing in yourself just because somebody in your life won't believe in you. You can't stop chasing the dreams of your life just because when you know when you do it, you're gonna have to do it all by yourself.
Okay, well done to those of you that even attempted the Key Stage 4 spellings, and a special well done to Maya, who is in Year 6, who got all of Key Stage 4 correct. That's a massive achievement. Well done. But like I always say, well done to anybody who just simply put the effort in today and attempted and did their best, okay? Learning doesn't happen at the same pace for everybody. Everyone learns their spellings and gets good at spellings and different aspects of learning all at their own time. Okay, so just being here today is great. So well done to you. A big shout out to Yolanda's dad, who works for the NHS. Thank you to Yolanda's dad for everything you're doing. Shout out to Fatima, who is 11, to Hannah, who is 11, who's been playing against her mum, and it's been very close. I wonder how things are after Key Stage 4. And to Mariam in Birmingham, to Daisy in Southend, and to all of the mums, dads, aunts, uncles, grandparents, neighbours, family, friends, associates that had to compete against the children today. A massive shout out to all of you. So it does bring me to the end of the lesson today. I will be back on Monday morning with a lesson on passive and active voice within your writing. I know that's one that lots of you have requested. So we'll have that on Monday morning. I'll release the rest of the schedule a little bit later today. All of the resources will be available by the end of the weekend, including next week's spelling test list. And also the information about my letter writing competition, I'll pop that up just after this, and also where you can get yourself a Live in La Vida Lockdown t-shirt, because I know lots of you have commented and I've also received some emails about it too. Have a lovely weekend. Make sure you relax. I hear there's some nicer weather coming. Enjoy being with your families, enjoy what you can at home, enjoy the weather from home, and I will see you Monday. Take care. Play.